We apologize for the sudden break in transmission. The Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okwevelu, has expressed displeasure over the slow pace of work on the ongoing Benin-Sapele Road project, despite the financial mobilization of contractors. To this end, the governor has summoned the section of the road project funded by the Edo State government to explain reasons for the delay or fix serious sanctions. Moving on, the Independent National Electoral Commission has declared Joseph Ikpea of the All Progressive Congress as the winner of Saturday's by-election for the Edo Central Senatorial District in Edo. He defeated his closest rival of the People's Democratic Party, Joe Okoji. BeeTv News Best also has details.
INEC returning officer for the election, Professor Kingsley Omo Iwoze, in the early hours of Sunday in Ubiaja, the administrative headquarters of Esan Southeast local government area, declared Honorable Joseph Ikpea as the winner of the polls with 105,129 votes. He defeated his closest rival, Joe Okoji of the People's Democratic Party, who scored 15,146 votes.
Joseph of APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner.
Recall that INEC had declared vacant the Edo Central Senatorial seat following the election of the former occupier, Monday Okwevelu, who is now the governor of Edo State. Gosgift Omone reporting for BeeTv News.
The candidate of the Progressive Congress for Ovia Federal Constituency, Honorable Barrister Omosede Gabriela Igbinedion, has been declared the winner of the August 16, 2025 by-election held in Ovia Northeast and Ovia Southwest Federal Constituency. BeeTv News Osarige Agogo reports that the INEC returning officer for the Ovia Federal Constituency by-election, Professor Clement Igodaro, declares Honorable Omosede Igbinedion winner after polling a total of 77,053 votes to defeat other candidates. Best are to complete the report.
The collation of results for the Ovia Federal Constituency by-election was held at Igbobazuwa Council Hall, the administrative headquarters of Ovia Southwest local government area. After the collation of results from the 23 wards of both Ovia Northeast and Ovia Southwest local government area, the returning officer for Ovia Federal Constituency by-election, Professor Clement Igodaro, while announcing the result, declared that the APC candidate, Honorable Barrister Omosede Gabriela Igbinedion, polled a total of 77,053 votes to defeat other party candidates, including the PDP candidate Johnny Akbitanyi, who scored 3,838 votes, and ADC candidate Epele Asemota Bridget, who garnered 925 votes, placing PDP second and ADC third, respectively.
Political party A, 10 votes. Then we have Theophilus Ejide, male, presenting a candidate for party AA, scored 5 votes. They have AAC, 18 votes. They have Epele Asemota Bridget Usaruyi, female, ADC, scored 925 votes. Ignatius Omaro Stephanie, female, ADP, scores 252 votes. Ignatius Omosede Gabriela, female, APC, 77053 votes. APGA, 89 votes. IP, 06 votes. YPP, 07 votes. ZLP, 06 votes. that Igbenedion Omosede Gabriela of APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner and returned elected.
Honorable Barrister Omosede Igbenedion expressed happiness over her victory, describing it as a reflection of the people's massive support for her candidacy. She thanked the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, his deputy, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, and other leaders of the party for their support, pledging to deliver effective and impactful representation to Ovia Federal Constituency.
Was targeted when I said that I am an experienced legislator, and that was what the advantage that I was bringing. I think that, the voters in Ovia listened to that, and they indeed wanted an experienced legislator to represent them at the National Assembly, especially for the fact that this is a by-election and I'm going to be completing the tenure of the Deputy Governor of Edo State. So I'm going to hit the ground running, and I believe the voters know that. And, like I said, the voters have spoken. It's my time once more, and I give glory to God. And once again, thank His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, and the Deputy Governor, who led this campaign as well tirelessly from beginning to end. Everyone that was with me. I thank all the other aspirants that contested with me, and they were amazing, show solidarity at every given time where they were on campaign with me. Every single person that I contested with came on campaign, and that was fantastic, that show of brotherly love, So I'm happy.
Honorable Barrister Omosede Igbenedion was first elected into the House of Representatives in 2015 and would now return to represent Ovia Federal Constituency for the second time. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
President Bola Tinubu has extended his congratulations to all the winners of Saturday's by-election held in 16 constituencies across 12 states. He also praised the Independent National Electoral Commission for conducting elections with minimal incidents or violence. And following the results declared by INEC, the All Progressive Congress won in 12 constituencies. The All has won. The People's President Tinubu congratulated for the entire his leadership. He also congratulates the APC governors and of the states who took part in the election and enjoined them to continue to be guided by the spirit of sportsmanship, fair contest and magnanimity, which all are enablers of enduring democracy. The Edo State House of Assembly on Monday confirmed Honorable Kabiru Ajuto as the chairman of Edo State Local Government Service Commission. BeeTv News State House correspondent Osarige Agwebo reports that the lawmakers also received messages from Governor Okpebholo requesting for the confirmation of 8 commissioners' nominees.
At the resumption of plenary session on Monday after a 2-week committee assignment, the lawmakers received messages from Governor Okpebholo requesting for the confirmation of 8 commissioner nominees, including Honorable Musa Adams, Honorable Yakubu Oshore Noah, Honorable Felix Akaboy, Engineer Professor Omodion Ikmonwosa, Orome Ejimeto, Eugenia Abdallah, Honorable Godwin Sheshi, and Prince Kazim Afeboa. The commissioner designate were referred to the House Committee on Rules, Business and Governance for screening. The lawmakers also confirmed a former speaker, Honorable Kabiru Ajuntu, as chairman of the Edo State Local Government Service Commission. In another development, a bill for a law to repeal the Customary Court of Appeal Repeal Law 2015 and re-establish the Customary Court of Appeal Edo State and for other matters connected therewith passed its second reading. Lawmakers took turns to push for its prompt passage, describing the bill as timely and necessary.
Passing this bill into the law also announce that system for them to be able to have the opportunity to apply their best partners. So, I'm calling my colleagues to go to the us and say I will ask for the justice system and my local
passage of this bill. That is to say, a specialist in customary law who knows the rudiments, the nuances, and the practice of the people traditionally is now seated in authority, usually a 3-man panel, applying the peculiar traditions of the people to their customary demand.
The appeal court is supposed to be a court you appeal to when you are not satisfied with the decision of the lower customary courts. And it helps us to grow our jurisprudence in African customary law.
After passing its second reading, the bill was subsequently referred to the House Committee on Judiciary to consider and report back to the House. Usarogie Agwebo reporting for BeeTv News.
The Commissioner for Education, Honorable Dr. Paddy Iyamo, has reaffirmed Governor Okpebholo's commitment to enhancing quality education across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. Dr. Paddy Iyamo stated this during an inspection of the construction work at the Edo National College in Igwabazua, Ovia Southwest Local Government Area, Edo State. BeeTv News' Best Orator has details.
He said that there is going to be a state of emergency, and he's doing it.
The Commissioner for Education, Dr. Paddy Iyamo's inspection of the Edo National College construction site in Igwabazua, Ovia Southwest Local Government Area of Edo State, demonstrates Governor Okpebholo's administration's commitment of fulfilling his promise of providing quality education. Dr. Paddy Iyamo expressed satisfaction with the level of work done so far, including the completion of the perimeter fence in the large expanse of land. He said the Edo National College will feature state-of-the-art facilities to maintain modern standards, noting that with the rapid progress of the construction, the project would be completed on schedule.
Gave the approval for the construction of the school. It's going to be a modern school with state-of-the-art facilities, have the teachers' quarters, we have accommodation for corpers and some of the teachers that are going to be lecturing in this school. So the fence is completed, as you can see. The foundation is being done. You can see the tractor behind working. It goes to show that the government of Senator Monday Okpebholo is dedicated and resolute in ensuring that all the children in Edo State are well educated across the 3 senatorial zones. So this project is, we are working with the speed of light, and in no time, by the grace of God, to be completed for the good and the benefit of all Edolites.
The Commissioner for Education, Dr. Paddy Iyamo, added that the state government is currently carrying out massive school construction projects across the 3 senatorial districts of the state, including building and equipping of skill acquisition centers.
By the grace of God, 6 to 7 months, by the grace of God, all things being equal, we will be commissioning serious school construction across the 3 senatorial zone is ongoing. We have in Edo North, in Edo Central, and of course Edo South. You know, we're also looking at building CBT centers for our children, technical colleges. We're equipping all our technical colleges to meet world standard, so that those that don't want to go to school will also be able to learn a skill, to better themselves and their families. So across the three senatorial zones, massive project is ongoing.
Dr. Paddy urged Edo residents to continue support and pray for Governor Okpebholo as he implements all his plans and strategies to develop the state across all sectors. Gosgift Omone reporting for BeeTv News.
The Executive Chairman, Edo State Internal Revenue Service, EIRS, Otumba Honorable Oladile Bankole Balogun, Esquire, ACTI, has congratulated Honorable Joseph Ikpeya and the Right Honorable Gabriela Omosede Igbenedion on their landslide victories in the August 16 by-elections. Honorable Ikpeya was elected as the new senator representing Edo Central Senatorial District, while Right Honorable Omosede Gabriela Igbenedion secured a decisive win as the member of the House of Representatives for Ovia, Northeast and Southwest Federal Constituency. In his congratulatory message, the EIRS Executive Chairman described their victories as a testament to their credibility, leadership, and the overwhelming acceptance by the people. He praised their dedication to the socio-economic and political development of Edo State, expressing confidence that they would bring passion, integrity, and visionary representation to the National Assembly. Honorable Oladele specifically noted that the by-election victories are a resounding affirmation of the visionary leadership and mandates of His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, the Executive Governor of Edo State. The EIRS chairman further noted that Edo State is proud of their achievements and look forward to their impactful contributions on the national stage. The by-election held on Saturday, August 16, 2025, saw massive voter turnout in the affected district, with both winners securing wide margins, a reflection of their strong grassroots support. After 3 years on the run, notorious drug kingpin Sunday Ibigide has been arrested in Delta State with 138 kilometers of skunk. The arrest comes as the NDLEA intercepts opioids worth 7.8 billion naira in Rivers State, destroys over 48,000 kilograms of cannabis in Enugu and Taraba states, and carries out several arrests across the state. In a major crackdown on drug trafficking, the NDLEA arrested multiple suspects and seized large quantities of illicit substances across Nigeria between the 10th and 16th of this month. In Delta State, a suspect long on the run was captured with 250 parcels of skunk. In Enugu State, 6 suspects were arrested and 37,500 kilograms of cannabis destroyed across 3 farms. In Lagos State, a woman and her son were caught with 149 kilograms of Ghana loud, while in Gombe State, 128,000 capsules of tramadol were seized. NDLEA operative also uncovered 5 containers at an airport in Rivers State containing over 800,000 bottles of codeine syrup worth 6.1 billion naira across Taraba, Kaduna, Edo, Kogi, and Kano states. More arrests and seizures were made as part of the agency's ongoing war against drug abuse. NDLEA Chairman General Buba Marwa, retired, commended officers and urged continued commitment to a balanced drug control strategy. Following President Bola Tinubu's directive to liberalize the economy and accelerate infrastructure development, the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission has introduced a new regulatory framework for public-private partnership (PPP) projects across Nigeria. The guidelines backed by the ICRC Act of 2005 were presented at a high-level meeting with ministries, departments, and agencies directly involved in public-private partnership projects. Director General of the Commission Jobs will set the reforms are designed to attract billions of naira in private investments by streamlining project approvals, decentralizing processes to MDAs, and strengthening ICRS oversight role. He stressed that every PPP project, regardless of sector or size, must comply with the new rules and undergo due diligence to guarantee transparency and value for money. The founder and chief executive officer and founder Women Helping Women for a Sustainable Tomorrow, Her Excellency Professor Elizabeth Pedro, on Monday arrived at the Benin airport ahead of the launch and grand opening of the organization's vocational hub in Benin City, Edo State. The vocational hub is aimed at empowering both young and old women for the betterment and upgrade of their status. BeeTv News' best orator has details.
On arrival at the Benin airport, Her Excellency Professor Elizabeth Pedro was warmly received by members of the organization and supporters who displayed a welcome banner in her honor. The reception also featured a traditional Benin cultural dance group that entertained guests and heralded her entry into the state. Speaking to newsmen shortly after arriving at the airport, the president and founder Women Happy Women, Her Excellency Professor Elizabeth Pedro, highlighted the vision and mission of the Women Happy Women and what the new hub represents for women and youth in Edo State. She called on the women of Edo State to come out and acquire skills for self-sufficiency.
As you all may know, Women Happy Women is coming here for a massive project. And this is going to be the greatest project we have done since the beginning of Women Helping Women for Sustainable Tomorrow Foundation. My message to Edo women is that we should rise above complaint, rise above discrimination, rise above disunity, and let's work together as women. That's why we say we are called Women Helping Women for Sustainable Tomorrow. So we believe in sustainability. So I just want to say, come out if you are in Benin, and we are targeting women from the age of 18, especially those that doesn't have career, full-time housework, women that they don't have any job and they just home doing nothing. We're calling them out to give them skills so that they can be financially independent.
Also speaking, the project manager Lovet Usayame Oriahi, buttressing the preparations and readiness so far, praised the founder of the organization, Her Excellency Professor Elizabeth Pedro, and members of the Women Helping Women Foundation, and said the target is to train 100 women in vocational elevating skills, and therefore urged Edo women to take advantage of the opportunity.
We've been imparting women, empowering them through skills acquisition, education, making sure and ensuring that women are not oppressed in the society, ensuring that women are valued, seen and heard in the society. We've taught them fashion designing, confectionery and lots more. So our foundation aims at empowering women for a sustainable tomorrow. At the end of this Women Happy Women launching program of September 8th, we'll be able to train and impart more than 100 women. And at the end of the program, we'll also empower them, ensuring that yes, they are well stabilized in business in whatever they've learned so far. I'm advising all Edo women to come outside. They should not sit at home. Come out, come and learn skills and be impactful in the society and also in your family.
Vocational hub scheduled for commissioning in Benin City on September 8 is designed to provide skills training and empowerment opportunities for women and youths in line with the organization's mission of promoting self-reliance and sustainable livelihood. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
Conflict and allegation has allegedly arisen in the Amagba community between the elders and a resident, Mr. Kelly Osumbo. The dispute began as Osumbo posted a viral video on social media accusing the community elders and youths of a property infringement and illegal levy. In response to these allegations, the community elder held a press conference to set the record straight. They claimed that the said Mr. Osumbo's accusations are false. BeeTv News God Gift Omane has the details.
Speaking at a press party, the Odionwere of Amagba community, Pa Joseph Idurekeme, refuted allegations made by one Kelly Osumbo on social media, accusing the community falsely. Osumbo had claimed that the community leaders were demanding 500,000 naira fee before he could build on his property, that they had attacked his property, and that they had imposed an illegal development levy. Pa Joseph Idurekeme, the Odionwere of the community, stated that these accusations were false. According to him, the community leaders had received a complaint from other landlords in the area. They alleged that Osumbo, who calls himself a human rights activist, is not participating in the street development projects, such as road maintenance and electricity. He said several correspondents were sent to him, requesting his appearance before the community council, but he refused to show up. Instead, instructed his lawyer send a letter to a higher body.
Ya mi wata ọ̀rọ̀ ye pe e na no gbe iduna eruna ati iduna do report e egun awo pa do di go pa diga me ze e na ti e de ko ma kulu ne na gbe beje no do mi ewo o gbe bo gun mi osulu ọ̀nà yawo obe lo ya pa lo me ma le e ni lo ri o ko do atu peje wo bi wa e mewa amagba wa ne e agbo wo me agu wa gbe do e no ni e ile ga mi ko.
The Secretary of the Elders Council, Mr. Harrison Osagede, supported the Odionwere's statement. He confirmed that members of the council had visited Osumbo's house to deliver the notice and inquire why he refused to attend the meeting. He also stressed that the community leaders never attacked Osumbo's property and that the allegations were untrue.
The guy, Kelly Osumbo, his school landlord, he came here several times to report him that he's not participating with them, repairing roads, electricity. So we've wrote letter over 3 consecutive times to him. This is even the last one. So we placed it on his fence gate there. So on that very day, our boys saw that the gate was opened. So they tried to go and meet him, tell him that elders, they've been inviting you, but you refused. So that was what happened. Nothing more than that. We'll be hearing on social media about this, about people that. So
you ask him any money?
No. Why? No. We didn't ask him for 500,000 for refugee or whatever. No. We just wanted to know why he has not been participating with the streets which he lives, like lights, problem, maintenance of the road. That's all. We didn't ask him any money.
A landlord in the area, speaking on behalf of other house owners, corroborated the community leader's account. He stated that they had gone to Osumbo's house many times to request his contribution to road and electricity maintenance, but he did not comply.
Yeah, I'm a co-landlord to this Mr. Kelly. In most cases, we have gone to his house. We believe as a co-landlord, you are supposed to cooperate with the rules and regulations of the communities. We have gone to his house when we are fixing road, when we are fixing light. We have gone to his house many times to ask him to contribute his own quota for fixing of the road and light. They will shut the gate. He will just come out from the upstairs and look at us and go back. He has not been compliant. So we went to the Ojon way of the community here in Amagba to let him know that this man is not complying with the rules and regulation of the street where we all lives. So the community people have to invite him Most times they've given him a written notice to come and see them, and the man have refused to come. And they went to his house to place a notice to come and see them, and he refused to come. So on that fateful day, where he alleged that the community people came to attack him, they saw that his gate was open, and they went to him and let him know the community have been inviting you based on the allegation you have at hand that you are not complying with the rules and regulation of the street, and that is why they have been calling you, but you have refused to come. So I'm so surprised that he came up with the story that they came to attack him based on allegation that they came to they asked him to pay for development fees, and that was why these boys came to his house to attack him. So I don't know where those stories is coming from.
The community leaders took pressmen to Mr. Osumbo and showed the press the notice of invitation that was pasted in the front of his house, which was allegedly yet to be honored. In a viral video, Mr. Kelly Osumbo accused the community's Odionwere and other leaders of damaging his property. The community leaders have, however, refuted the claims, describing it as untrue. Gift Omone reporting for BeeTv News.
Stakeholders of the All Progressive Congress APC in Kano State have rejected the outcome of the by-election held on Saturday, claiming that no credible election took place in Bagwai Shanono, Kano State Assembly constituency. Minister of State for Housing and Urban Development, Abdullahi Atta, made the claim at a just press conference in Kano alongside other top members of the party. Mr. Atta recounted the experience at the polls and alleged irregularities, calling on the Independent National Electoral Commission to cancel the exercise and schedule a fresh election. The APC stakeholders also urged security agencies to prosecute the 288 suspected thugs arrested during the polls, while appealing to their supporters to remain calm and law-abiding.
Charity and fix a date for the conduct of fresh and free and fair election for the peaceful, loving people of Bagwai and Shanono State constituency. We appeal to the people of the constituency and our teaming supporters across the state to remain calm and law-abiding. We also urge the security agencies to ensure the prosecution of all the armed thugs who have been arrested in connection with this charge, as well as we all know, the foundation of any democracy is the right of the people to vote freely, safely, for the candidates of their choice.
The Nigerian Immigration Service has announced the deportation of 42 out of 192 Chinese and Philippine nationals who were convicted of cyber terrorism and Ponzi scheme-related offenses, sending them back to their respective countries. The first batch of deportees who left Nigeria at exactly 2 p.m. on Sunday local time were among 759 persons arrested during a major raid in Lagos last December. Officials say other deportees will be airlifted to their home countries on Monday and Tuesday respectively. The syndicate had been operating a large-scale cyber fraud and Ponzi scheme before being rounded up in a joint operations. Several of the charges including allegation of using fake identities online to defraud victims, training employees in fraudulent practices, and other offenses punishable under the Advance Fee Fraud and Other Related Offences Act 2006. In his reaction, the chairman of the EFCC, Mr. Ola Olukoyede, described the convictions as an deportation of a milestone in the fight against cybercrime and financial fraud. The Minister of State Defense, Bello Matawale, has commissioned a Defense Industry Corporation of Nigeria, DICON, office in Abuja. The minister says DICON will be used for local production of military hardware. BeeTv News' God Gives Omane has details.
The Minister of State Defense, Bello Matawale, says the commissioning of Defense Industry Corporation of Nigeria will save Nigeria's foreign exchange and provides military collaboration in fighting insecurity in the country.
A shared investment of resources, expertise and trust is a testament to what can be achieved when vision is matched with action.
The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, said with the commissioning of the DICON has stopped the importation of military hardware into the country.
I must use this opportunity to commend DICON for the bold initiative when it comes to charting the way forward in terms of our self-sufficiency in military hardware production.
The National Chairman of Progressives Congress APC, Professor Netawe Yewata, eulogized President Bola Tinubu and his renewed hope agenda, saying that the administration has spent over 1.5 trillion naira only for defense. He expressed optimism that insecurity will soon be defeated.
Government has put in money to build a new economy around the youths. The same thing we are seeing in defense and the economy also.
The Chief Executive Officer of DICON, Major General M.A. Manasawa, and the Director General DICON, Major General I.B. Alaya, including the Accountant General of the Federation, attended the ceremony. Godgift Omone reporting for BeeTv News.
And now to the business news. Nigeria's manufacturing sector is increasingly turning to a local supply chains as the country continues to face severe currency devaluation and foreign exchange scarcity. Let's join BeeTv News' Esohe Osewengi for details and more from Business World.
This shift follows the Central Bank of Nigeria's decision to float the naira, part of President Bola Tinubu's economic reform agenda introduced in 2023. The resulting volatility in the foreign exchange market has led to a significant reduction in dollar inflows and a dramatic depreciation of the naira. As a result, companies like chemical and allied products have localized up to 90% of their custom cabinet supply previously imported from countries like South Africa, Egypt, and Tunisia. This localization has helped stabilize operations to revive Nigeria's economy, attract investment, and promote self-reliance. Although the transition created initial disruption across the sector, business confidence is gradually improving as the naira stabilizes. New Zealand will fully phase out paper applications for international student visas by September 18, 2025, transition into a digital-only process via its ADAPT platform. The move is part of the Ministry of Business Innovation. Starting August 18, 2025, all applicants for 6 categories of student visas, English language, exchange, fee paying, pathway, New Zealand government scholarship, and foreign government supported are automatically redirected to the new digital platform. Draft application on the Earth system must be submitted by September 17. Any incomplete draft will be deleted afterwards. In addition, New Zealand will launch the Parent Boost Visa on September 29, 2025. This multiple entry visa permits parents of temporary residents to stay for up to 10 years, with each term renewable after 5 years. The Federal Inland Revenue Service has directed all financial technology companies operating in Nigeria to report payment transactions conducted through their platforms as part of the ongoing e-invoicing implementation. The directive aims to ensure that all business transactions are captured and taxed appropriately under the FIRS merchant buying solution. Fintechs such as Flutterwave, Paystock, Remita, and InterSwitch licensed by the Central Bank of Nigeria are expected to submit transaction data regularly to the FIRX. This measure is part of a national initiative involving multiple federal agencies and is designed to address the country's low tax to GDP ratio, currently at approximately 10%. And that is the end of the business news segment for tonight. I am Esohe Osemegi, reporting for BeeTv News.
Nigerian comedian Joshua Alfred, popularly known as Josh Too Funny, and his wife Bina has welcomed their 3rd child. The couple, who married in 2020, are now parents to their 3 sons within a span of 3 years. Legend BeeTv News Godgift Omone for details and more from Entertainment World.
The announcement was made via social media, where the comedian shared an image of the newborn's feet alongside those of his other children. The baby has been named Chiazo. Following the announcement, fans, entertainers and well-wishers extended congratulations and expressed joy over the couple's expanding family. In another development, Nigerian music video director T.G. Omori has disclosed the substantial financial burden of his ongoing medical treatment for kidney disease. Over the past 6 months, his health expenses have reportedly reached a value comparable to the cost of 2 Mercedes-Benz GLE SUVs and a C300. Omori, who is currently undergoing dialysis, highlighted the cost of treatment, noting that each dialysis session exceeds 100,000 naira and may be required up to 3 times per week. He compared this cost to Nigeria's minimum wage of 70,000 naira, underscoring the affordability gap for the average citizen. To support others facing similar challenges, he announced plans to launch a commercial eyewear line with a portion of the proceeds to be allocated to individuals living with kidney disease who cannot afford dialysis treatments. Nigerian dancer and choreographer Kafi has addressed the societal stigma surrounding divorced women, particularly those with children. Following her divorce, the 45-year-old entertainer reported difficulties in forming new relationships, stating that her status as a single mother of 2 has negatively influenced how she is perceived by potential partners. Kafi criticized societal expectations that place a premium on marrying individuals without previous marital experience, arguing that divorced individuals who have undergone personal growth can be better suited for stable relationships. She also referenced high global divorce statistics, noting that more than 70% of marriages eventually fail. She emphasized the importance of emotional maturity and the distinction between genuine love and trauma-induced attachment, calling for a more open and empathetic view of divorced individuals in the society. British actor Terence Stamp, best known for his role as General Zod in the 1978 and 1980 Superman films, has died at the age of 87. His death was confirmed by his family on August 17, 2025. The cause of the death was not publicly disclosed. Born in London 1938, Stamp began his career in the early 1960s with the film Billy Boyd, for which he received an Academy Award nomination. His career spanned over 6 decades. He also played Jor-El in the television series Smallville. Returning to the Superman franchise in a different role, Stamp received widespread critical acclaim for his performances across genres, including drama, science fiction, and independent films. In addition to acting, Stamp was an accomplished writer and author. His contributions to cinema and literature are considered influential, and he is remembered for his artistic legacy. And that is it from the entertainment world. Gosgift Omone reporting for BeeTv News.
And lastly, on today's headlines, Nigeria's D Tigers recorded a 99-90 win against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon to advance to the AfroBasket quarterfinals. D Tigers won 3 out of 4 quarters at the Pavilio Multihouses de Luanda, Angola on Sunday, August 17, 2025. Let's now join Freeman Osawe and more from others from the world of sports.
Nigeria's The Tigers defeated Cameroon's indomitable Lions to secure a hard-fought 99-90 victory in their final 2025 Women's FIBA Afro-Basketball Group game. The win not only propelled Nigeria to the top of Group B, but also guaranteed their place in the quarterfinals of the championship. It was a battle between 2 unbeaten teams, and Nigeria set the tone early, taking the first quarter 28-27. Then extended their lead with a commanding 32-16 run in the second quarter. The Nigerian team headed into the break with a commanding 70-point advantage. Nigeria did not let up in the third quarter, dominating with a 26-12 scoring spree to extend the lead. However, Cameroon mounted a massive comeback in the fourth quarter, outscoring Nigeria 37-15. At a Bayinda's 13-minute mistake gifted Ricardo Calafiori the only goal as Arsenal beat Manchester United 1-0 at Old Trafford on Sunday. United were the better side for long periods, still despite handling full debuts to summer signings Brian Mbeumo and Matthias Cunha. Before introducing Benjamin Sesko for the final 25 minutes, Ruben Amorim side failed to find the net. Amorim admitted before kickoff that goalkeeper Andrew Onana was fit enough to start, but opted for Bayinda, and that decision backfired. In his mistake proved to be the crucial moment. Talented Nigerian youngster Uche School's prestigious weekly award as Promising Super Eagles prospect continues meteoric rise with outstanding performances, any recognition as top performer among Nigeria's finest talents abroad. In a weekend dominated by Nigerian talents across Europe's top league, Cristantus Uche delivered a breakout performance that eclipsed the bigger name stars and earning the title of Baller of the Week. Uche, 22, was at the center of Getafe's decisive victory away to Celta Vigo in La Liga. The rising Super Eagles midfielder was involved in both goals, first supplying the assist for Liso to open the scoring, then sealing the result with the strike 18 minutes from time. And that's it on sport news. Thanks for watching. Freeman Usawi reporting for BeeTv News.
And that is it on our news package for tonight. I remain Evelyn Izivili. Thank you and have a good night.